We got a chance to be really good. We've got some really nice pieces returning wise, and then our newcomers are coming along. But we had our first road test at Abilene, and 8 new players on the road, and played a really experienced team, and they exposed us a little bit, and we turned the ball over a lot, which was something I didn't think we'd do. But obviously, a lot of good things in that game too that we need to work on.
Coach, you got kind of almost a week off here, 6 days. Just how are you guys going to spend this time before your next game?
A lot of self-scout. We did like I said, a lot of good things against Abilene. It's a tough place to play, and they're picked at the top of the WAC, and they've got the WAC Player of the Year candidate. And it was a good, solid veteran team that we played. And but to answer your question, yeah, I think what we saw on the road is what we're going to see every night from here on out. And that's what we talked about, just being tougher out of the box. And a lot of our turnovers were self-made turnovers. So we're going to spend the next we're going to self-scout a lot today. And then obviously the bus ride home. We got home at 5 o'clock in the morning on yesterday, I think it was, right? So we took yesterday off, and then back at it today. But we got to get back to back to fundamentals and watching the film today, and then we'll have a great practice today, tomorrow, and Saturday, and then Sunday we'll get on the bus and head to Texas State. So really more about us than focusing on the other team right now.
You talked a lot, obviously, the preseason about Ingram and McGuire coming in that point guard position. How do you feel like things are coming along with them, just kind of learning how to run the offense?
Yeah, they both, Bunny had 19 points, played a really good second half, and Erin, she made the first 3 of the game, then she struggled to score a little bit, but you can tell, how athletic she is, and she'll get going for sure. She's a proven player in our league, but her first road test with the Vaqueros, and you can see some really nice things from her as well. She played a great defensive game. She did have 7 assists, and so yeah, those 2 players make us much better, and as they get more familiar with their new players and the system, they're going to keep getting better and better.
Looking ahead to some of these matchups you got coming up, that's Texas State and Houston this week. Just what do you think it's going to take in order for you guys to be competitive in these games?
Well, we've played Texas State, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row here, and it's always come down to 1 or 2 possessions. I don't expect it to be any different. Being on the road, we've got to clean up those mistakes we had. I mean, we shot 50% and we shot over 40% from 3, but when they get 24 more shots than you do because of the turnovers, and I believe I don't know what the final stat was, but they had a lot more shots than we did. But so yeah, number one, we got to clean up the turnovers. We got to keep them to 12 or less, and I think we'll have a chance to be in every game if we do that. Our defense has been pretty solid.
And in the week since you became the winningest head coach, who have you heard from over the last week or so?
Oh, I've heard from a lot of people from back in the Midwest. Spent a lot of time in Kansas, and so all the old coaching buddies from high school, junior college, Division II, the MIAA league that we used to play in, and then of course all around our league. And it was neat to see coaches from our league reach out and say, "Hey, congrats, great job." And even Abilene Christian coach, we used to battle it out in the WAC. She sent out a nice text, even though we're playing her this week. So it's just been fun to have that coaching fraternity reach out and say, keep it going.
And has the weight of that sort of begun to set in yet, or no?
I didn't even know. I forgot all about it, and then I looked up on the scoreboard and after that last home game, and oh yeah, we were getting close to that. So, but yeah, just the administration has stuck with us. We've had some good years. We've had some great wins. We've had some bad years through COVID, and just been very fortunate to be here as long as I have.
Season's just starting here, but you guys are already getting ready for 26-27. Just got your first early signing. Can you talk a little bit about that recruiting process that you guys are going through pretty much always?
Always, yes. We're just going to sign one early, though. Jessica Borders, she's a freshman, 6-foot freshman from Kansas. There's Kansas ties again, and these ties go way back. I coached her mother when I was a high school coach. So her mother played for us, won a couple state championships, and went on to play at Memphis. She was a post player, 6'3". And then Jessica, she's a really athletic wing player that can shoot the ball from all over the floor. She's a great penetrator, good defender, comes from great genes. Her uncle started 4 years at Kansas. His name was Perry Ellis. He's still playing in Japan. So just a great athletic family. Her dad played football at Chicago and Illinois, Chicago, and then finished up at Kansas. So really athletic family I've known for a long time, and we're glad that she came down to the Valley, and she'll be a great fit for us. Great kid, great student, and really good athlete.
Obviously, it's a small sample size this early in the season, but Charlotte's just been really, really efficient scoring the ball. I'm only 4 attempts from outside, but she's hit 3 of them, and been really efficient inside the arc as usual too. Do you think that that's kind of a sign of maybe her having taken another step as a scorer this year? How much, obviously, you got to expect 75% from 3 to regress a little bit, but just talk to me about her development as a scorer this year.
Yeah, 67% from the floor, 75% from 3. She's doing a great job. Double-double all 3 games. And, the first 2 games didn't really play very much just because of the teams that we were playing. But, we expect her to get up to that 15, 16 points a game. We've got to touch her more. I mean, when you only get 5 shots and you're our best player, that's not good enough. So we got to do a great job in the next 3 or 4 days of practice of making sure we work through Charlotte. And, the stats don't lie. The eye in the sky doesn't lie. And we got to get her the ball for sure. I think you'll see that in the next couple games.
And just to touch on that, how does having an upgrade at the guard position that you guys had this year help you guys in the front court as well?
Oh, for sure. And excuse me. It's nice to have that 4-year player in the post. It's just experience. Her defense is outstanding. We know she's going to get double-figure rebounds every game just to have that consistency. And now we got, last year we had Tierra that could get the ball to the post players, but now we got 2 or 3 that can do it. And so we feel like we've upgraded there, but now we got to get it to her. We got to do a much better job of working inside out.
Charlotte's now getting close to about 150 away from becoming the first 1,000 career rebounder in program history. Is that something that you guys talk about at all that you're tracking, or is that more just going to be something that comes?
I think that's just something that comes. We know it'll come if she stays healthy, so it's just a matter of time. And she's getting close to 1,000 points too, right? I think 8 something. So to be a 1,000-point scorer and a 1,000-point rebounder would be pretty special for her to leave on the program, and I think it's going to happen pretty soon this year. Hopefully before we get done with this, before the conference starts actually, or the meat of the conference second semester. So we got 7 more games for her to continue getting 12, 14, 15 rebounds a game. She'll get pretty close before we get into the meat of the conference.